And we're back. So, summarize. If you want to have a good experience, and you have a particular control scheme, and you want to control the AC however you want. Say you only played it Armored Core 4 and 5, and you want that control scheme. You can have that. You can totally have that with the emulator. But not with the PS2 console, because let me show you why. If we go into System, and I say Options, and I go T assign, like most people will bring up, you can only program the directional, the L1, R1, and R2, and but so on and so forth. That's it. That's it. That's all you can program. You can't program stick direction, and everyone brings this up. But if you have the emulator, like I am, and you're running it, you can program the stick direction and change the inputs. And then you can select which control scheme you want. You assign it to the emulator, and then you can use it. You can literally play any control scheme you want. Right here, right now. All you have to do is take the time out of your day and say, this is something I want to do. This is how I want to play it. Do some research. Make it work for you. I did it. I have proven that it can be done. I am doing it right now. Every time I launch it. All these videos that I have posted, I think only the first AC2 video I got annoyed. I had to use the Xbox controller, and I figured out how to fix it back to working with the PS2. Because again, I love the fact that I have literally a USB controller that's literally style of PS2. It's the right hand feel. It's the hand feel I have used to play all the PS2 Armored Cores that I grew up with. And for me, that is nostalgia, but it's also important for my gameplay. Without it, my gameplay is going to be a little lax. Might be a little loose, you might have a hard time gripping controls. You gotta understand that part of the technique is in how you feel with the controller. And the claw grip legit works. It's fun to do. I mean, it does hurt after a while if your fingers cramp up, so expect the cramping. The finger cramping is real. It does happen with the claw grip. But can you do it? Yes. I mean, there's even the reverse grip, if I remember correctly. I think some people used to do that. Would I recommend the reverse grip? No. I'd rather people go with the claw grip if you want it to be real try-hard, but this is a game you can have fun in. I mean, I certainly did. I mean, that's just me. Ooh, destroy computer! I like that one. That's fun. Ooh, terrible data capsule. That's a 2 for mission. Germ canisters. Oh yeah, blowing up Rugland laboratories. You know what? I like destroying stuff. I feel like doing it right now. Blowing up stuff. Because you know why? It's a sweet money.
Your services are required to, from what we've uncovered.
You know what? Nostalgia.
However, once fully developed, we'd also like, once the alarm is...
You know what else? Nostalgia. Nostalgia's the best, alright? If anyone ever tells you nostalgia is bullshit, they're partially right, but the other part is you're going back because you missed that.
There are 6 canisters per room. The objective is to destroy all of them.
Alert status. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
sealing off the lab. Hurry.
You know, I used to not use rockets, actually. It took me a while before I actually felt like I should learn the skills to use them. And arguably, rockets are actually pretty hard to use in this game. You know, I will say that. In Armored Core, all of them, they're hard to use. But it's actually easier to learn how to use rockets in Armored Core 2 because the UI is friendlier and it's a bit slower. The rockets aren't as sensitive to like the directional triggers. In Armored Core 3, you kind of have to lead it with your movement. You have to do a combination of the two. Oh. You approach me, do you? Your salary is to be cut, Ace. You're just MTs. You're MTs, boys. Your little jamming friend, he's an MT. He dead. There should be... Nope. Actually, I don't know there's a part here. If I see a part on the map, generally that'll tell me if I missed a part or not. I feel like there was? I might be getting the PSP one mixed up in my head. The PSP Armored Core added like way more parts in 3 than the PS2 one had. Because the PS2 one came out first. For whatever reason, they decided, oh yeah, let's make it up for the PSP as well. Let's add more parts. I'm like, ooh. Never played that. I've only played the PS2. I hated the PSP controls, and I will say that to the end of time. That was a terrible hand feel.
Destruction of all canisters confirmed.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just aced this mission. Whoa,
Mission
whoa,
objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Okay. Let's see, I have 5,000 AP roughly of 8,000. I have lost roughly 3,000. That's cool. Oh, wait. No, wait. I got a special edition. Okay. So... the MTs actually cost a good amount of money? Well, I did it. I got cash out of it. Overall, not too bad. I'm not in the black. Oh, man. What was I talking about? Ah, yes! Armor Core. No, we're not doing data capsule. That's a terrible mission.
We'd like you to execute an attack. The one we have in mind is fully automated and controlled by a computer housed deep within. Due to recent union
So, not the
upheavals,
controller.
Crest's defenses are widely Once the computer is destroyed, vacate the plant immediately, as it's quite possible they could react quickly enough to trap you inside. Again, your objective is...
Yeah, I know. They say destroy that, but you get paid more for destroying more stuff. I'ma do what I think is right. dig. I'm gonna go full rocket. Because I can. And blow up a lot of stuff.
We'd like you to act the one we have in due to reset once the computer.
This does lower my ECM tolerance, but this is a mission where there's no ECM. I can do it.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Money, 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 mama, mama, money. Ha 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 ha. That crate just blew up. That's funny. Wanna watch this? See, that's a supply vehicle. That's the railing. It's money now. Destroying this thing. Money. Oh, I love this mission. Goodbye, supply vehicle or potential missile vehicle. I forget. I'm pretty sure it's a supply vehicle. You know, you never encounter those a lot in missions. They're always shown the resupplies, but like, I can only think of Armored Core 2 of having them available more than any of them. Being shot at with a machine gun. Goodbye. See, there's no factory workers, so we're not hurting human beings. I just say Armored Core is like, if the world was in a future where, you know, of course you got a great disaster, you got a war, humanity's living on the ground, but even though in future technology, society is like the 1920s. You know, you got that sort of going on. Humanity has regressed. There is no more union. There's social divisions. You got slums. I mean, of course there's slums. You know. Have I destroyed everything? Yeah, I feel like I have. Alright. I want my money. Money, 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 money. Yes. Now you use the one greatest weapon I have. Beam sword. In Armored Core 5, they made it like a negative incentive? Yeah, incentive. To actually use a beam weapon, you know, it would take a lot of your thruster gauge. That's like one thing I hate about Armored Core 5. Like, energy, it felt like you had none at all. Armored Core 4 had a better energy system than Armored Core 5. And I have feelings that aren't so great about Armored Core 4. I have good feelings about 4 Answer, though. 4 Answer was definitely like Armored Core 4 being like redeemed, in my opinion, series-wise. So, you know, 4 Answer was just a better game. I gotta be honest. Armored Core 4 had a lot of good storytelling elements that like blew 4 Answer out of the water, but 4 Answer had like better mechanics. And in Armored Core, it's not always about the story. That's not what Armored Core is. Armored Core is never about the story. It's about mechanics and gameplay and learning the story through the missions that you do, the actions you do as you shape the world around you. Every little thing you do permeates it and changes it. Every possible outcome, every probable future. And there are multiple endings to each of these games, alright? Multiple. That's been a thing since 1, and 1 had like, I don't know, 3 or 4. I honestly gotta say, favorite Armored Core with multiple endings. it's a toss-up between Last Raven and I would say I kind of feel bad about this. I'm definitely an advocate for Last Raven. I love the ever-living god out Last Raven, but I think Armored Core 4 has some pretty good endings too. I mean, not Armored Core 4, but I should be more specific. 4 Answer. You know, 4 Answer had really good endings, but yeah, 4 had some good endings too. But they all led to one ending. You had your... Yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah, 4 Answer. Before, you always just had the one ending in the end. You had to kill the links of White Glint, and that was it. You know, he was being forced by Omer to test out the prototype unit, and it took its life, and you had to protect your settlement, and, well, essentially your operator, who I vaguely picked on, became your girlfriend because she felt bad about using you. That's how I felt. I mean, because, I don't know, the guy who was like talking in that narrator, it's like they both disappeared at the same time. When a story has that happen, yeah, that's normally when they end up, yeah, they left to have a life, you know? Or maybe they both died, who knows? But I feel like it was where they left to have a life kind of thing. I don't know. It's just a theory. A game theory. Call back. But seriously, anything that happens, whether it is or not, there's already like a bunch of books on everything. And people can read those, people can enjoy it, it's extra content, but it's not going to tell you about the world of Armored Core, it's only going to tell you about how that particular iteration was. What went on along it. You know, you can learn all that, all the important details just by playing this game. And I think that's all you need to do. All anyone needs to do. Enjoy the game. Live your life. Don't play it just because you feel like you have to. Play it to get the experience. This is something made with love. You just gotta enjoy it. Goodbye, tank! What you're seeing actually here is an animation thing. They got a belt that loops around and it's just moving all the stuff. In theory, I should destroy enough of these that it will stop showing up anymore because there's no more on the belt. There's no more in the loop. In theory. Hey, I can make another game theory joke, but I've been proven wrong before. Right now, this is money grinding. This is the greatest way to earn money. Blow up everything. I only got one shot left. I gotta make it count. Is there a container? They're worth more. I know they're worth more. Yeah, there it is. Come to Papa. I am the very best. Yeah, what happened to Pokemon, really?
Objective achieved. Get to the escape point.
Everything sort of went weird with them. Uh-oh. know that people posted like a video about like a gym leader posing, and probably the coolest way. I mean, like, god dang, you gotta have balls to turn a Pokeball into a wedding ring thing. Whatever they call it. What do they call it actually? Now I think about it. Store a wedding ring in a Pokeball. Like, that alone deserves respect for the style. Uh-oh, something wants to shoot me. Oh my god, I'm being shot at. Oh my god. Sit, y'all. Yes, queen. Alright, alright. Yeah, look at all this. It's all destroyed. Ah, I missed though. Yeah. Rip.
Mission objective achieved.
Alright.
System switch to normal mode.
Now the machine gun is pretty explosive ammo. The rockets aren't cheap rockets. Oh, this might count against me negatively. Oh, that's a big special edition. Oh, you see, people, this is why you destroy stuff. See, assembler? Look at that assembler. It's worth more than a tank supply truck. It's worth a tank. Oh, those fuel tanks are actually not bad. The containers are worth less? Man. Dang. Dang. But look at that payment. In that one mission, I made $95,000. Granted, I had a huge expense of $50,000. But I made $95,000 out of it, even with a huge expense. That's pretty good. And you know what that means? It means I can buy new parts, make an efficient machine, and get more money. Invest in your future, people, but do wise investments. If you ever want a harsh simulator, Armor Core, no matter what iteration, will show you that. You know, like, if you don't have the right build, and you didn't spend your money wisely, it will beat you down with a stick and say, "Start over! You lost the game, son." And that is why it's important to save, because I won't lie, the first time I picked up Armor Core, I didn't save. I lost everything. And another time, I was playing Nexus, and I was creating this nice little interesting build, and I remember I made the AC pink. You know, I had machine guns, I had missiles on them. You know, that's pretty generic, actually, description. I don't know, I'm using the same legs as I was, but the head unit was... No. I had this as a head unit, because Nexus, it was a crest, which is weird. Oh, the core's not here. I had the shotgun orbital core. And I remember... Yeah, I think I was using this arm here for it. I don't remember what the optional parts were of the generator, but I remember when my father walked in, he was so tired. I told him to stop because the cord is directly across the TV and there's like a gap, you know. I had my PS2 sitting on the cocktail, and like my brother was styling him to stop, I told him to stop. My father walked in, screwed up my game, knocked the PS2 around. This has my brother's disc in it. We're chilling, we're having fun, we're playing Armor Core, you know, and I lost that build. I lost a build I had tweaked, I had tuned in such a degree, and it was gone. So, you know what? You know, the most important lesson with Armor Core? Do a lot of saves, but be wise with your saves, because you make the wrong save, you lose everything, or put yourself in a pickle. You know, you gotta actively think things. And another thing, never be afraid to lose. Because this is one game where you learn, literally, twice as much from defeat as if you would winning. God, is that a tired expression. But it's true. God, it's true. Oh man, that really is an awful taste in my mouth to admit that. God dang it. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want to get? I can get a grenade launcher, energy cannon, pulse cannon. I don't know. More rockets, cheaper rockets. Ah, these have more ammo. Oh, I'm such a fool. Oh, I could have gotten these. What's the price on ammo? Oh, it's 98. Oh, that's like nothing. What have I done? I've wasted an opportunity. That's what I've done. Ugh. Yeah, they're large rockets are great for the arena, but not great for missions. Oh, I guess you're going against a giant robot. That would make sense. Or a bug. Well, actually, no. The bug creature, you want lots of rockets to be fired. So I'm not being very decisive, am I? Now I think about this. And I'm pretty sure my head has no bias sensors. Nope, no bias sensor, no ECM canceling. And no, you're gone. Yeah, biosensors are important in this because in Armor Core, you'll always fight an organic or a cyborg-like creature. And if you have no bias sensor, you're not going to lock onto that creature. Which makes rockets important because, you know, no bias sensor, use rocket. Rocket, no lock on needed. But you got no rockets, you got no bias sensor, you're in deep doo-doo, my dude. Deep. I'm talking like really deep, like not happy deep, okay? And you want to know what the area and place name, you know, the map is important. Ooh, okay, we got biosensor. Wah! Oh yeah, the everything head. Okay. Yeah, canceling radar function. Really? Oh, that's right. Right, Armor Core 3. This head only has radar in this. In Armor Core 3 and Silent Line. Oh, the other ones it doesn't have radar. I don't know why. It's a good head. It is a good head in 3. Forgot about that. This one sucks though. This one in particular. I hate this head. It's literally junk. Don't ever use this one. This one's pretty good. Pretty good, not great. This is ECM countermeasure. If you hate ECM a lot, use this head. This head is for you. This is okay. It's not great. God dang, I never realized how hard it was to get biosensor in the head. This one has it, that one has it. And even the base head has biosensor, because if you look, biosensor. No biosensor. None. Biosensor. None. See, there's pros and cons. And that's annoying, there's pros and cons, alright? God dang it, I wish there was, but there was. There is. And there will always be pros and cons to everything. Especially in Armor Core. It's always a decision, always a headache. You know, you think at one moment, yeah, this might work, and then you go out, test it out, and it's like, no, it didn't work for my situation. Can I go back? No? Okay, I guess I got a little bit. Again, saving. Saving your game data, important. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the antenna. Oh yeah, I forgot about this head. This head's actually a part you can pick up. This is good for mapping, but everything else has got nothing. In Armor Core 3 Silent Line, though, night vision becomes the thing that's needed, and this head has night vision. That's the thing they add, which is nice. Goodbye. And then ahead is life. Bruh. Alright, what do I need now? Yeah, let's look at ammo price. Oh, that's 150. Jeez, that's 150. Dang. It does do good damage, though. That is good damage. For rockets, that is pinnacle. I like those. Alright. Mission! Anti-helicopters, defend the water processor plant. Destroy gun in place. I normally do that one. I don't think I got this one many times. Yeah. MTs. Anytime I see water processing, I always think, God, I'm gonna be on the water.
Someone is systematically destroying our water processing facilities in Sector 714. A number of individual processing plants have already sustained heavy damage.
Do tell.
We've deployed units to protect those that remain intact, but it still isn't enough. We need a Raven to take up position at the facility and make sure that no more of the processing plants are damaged.
Oh god, this is one that's a twofer mission. It's also a really hard one. Every instinct of me is telling me, no, go back. Don't play that one. That is a terrible one. And I'm gonna listen to it because I know. Don't got hover legs, don't have good armor. And then you have to fight a mission where it's like destroy a couple bombers. And it's like,
after much interrogation, the Union
pain,
operative that
suffering.
means Union is the group responsible for plans to overthrow the controller. Sector 614 is a conservation area, lush with vegetation. A massive frontal assault. This will be a...
I will say this though, you can't skip every mission though. Some missions are like, I had to say anything like chapter points, and they force you to play them. It's like the end of a chapter and the start of another chapter. Okay, here, so this is what we got. We got Spartan, he used to be an MT guy. Huntress, the same thing. She had the same MT that Ajanti has. You know, all the MT consorts eventually become AC pilots, which is nice. You know, it's some sort of like mentorship program in the Armored Core universe. Appleboy, we completed the AC test with him. The neat thing about his character is that as he progresses through the game, his AC changes. And it's no longer, it stops looking like the standard AC that he came out with. I mean, when he first comes out, it's the standard AC, but in these colors. But as you progress further, it evolves to something like this. I think the head changes eventually. It might not. But, you know. Huntress, though, is the turncoat. She eventually betrays you. The nice thing I will say about this is that you get to kill her. I know, that sounds horrible, but she kinda had it coming. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Enemy strength in the area is unknown. Move quickly.
Oh my god.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Nice going, Raven.
Alright, thank you, Spartan.
That's one. 4 to go.
achieved. System switch to normal mode.
I have been respected by my fellow Raven. And now you're going to see the price of missiles. You see that? I took not so much damage, a fair amount of damage. You know, we got roughly 30k repairs. Alright. I might have gotten an additional reward, but I'm also paying the guy. I only made 9,000 off of that. Now, from a business standpoint, that is a red mark. You know, yes, you did net in some money, but you also lost a fair amount of your proceeds. If I didn't get that additional reward, because I basically completed the mission extremely fast and eliminated everything all myself, while I had a consort, it would have never happened. But yes, in Armor Corps, there is clout. You know, getting respect from your pilots does have, sometimes, benefits. Granted, it's not really... It's occasionally prevalent. You occasionally go through it, and you're like, oh, this is neat. But at times, not so much. Alright. Destroy Kisaragi. I get to kill, the Golem. Chain City. This one's okay. That's a fun one. Garage. Golem. Alright, let's get it back apart. Let's see. I'll be fighting Clayson. Have I fought Clayson? I feel like I want to say I've already fought him. Yeah, I want to get an range weapon. Yeah, I had a feeling. Let's go in the arena for a minute. It's been a hot minute. Oh, there he is. Plays in D12. This is the next guy I get to kill. And here's the thing. When you kill them in the mission, they don't show up in the arena until you beat the game. So if you actively play it and you kill an enemy before you defeat them in the arena, you don't get to make that money. Which is why I strongly suggest for most people, get good at the arena, push hard. It has return. Because in the missions, it's easier to destroy some of the harder arena opponents than it is in the actual arena. Not saying that wouldn't be rewarding though. Of course, it pays for defeating an AC, but it's not like a special bonus. You're just gonna get. They're just gonna say, "Oh, you did really well on our mission." So evaluation is you earn the money, champ. Yeah, rocket turned out the way to go with him. I gotta do it. I gotta use it. Or I'll die standing here. Oh. That's right. Use them too. Got the same part. I think I'm gonna lose. Yeah. I'm gonna lose. Okay. So right now, this is not the ideal AC to defeat Clayson. How to defeat Clayson I would go about it. That is the new thought right now. I would suggest to myself... Bye-bye. No, I don't want to sell the part. I want to get rid of it. Not use. Honestly, tank build. That's like the first thing comes to mind. In all honesty. You know, I have 2 weapons. I can just go pure tank and just annihilate him. Get a cheaper weapon there. Alright. Now, let's say... legs. Actually, you know, thing. In Armor Core, there are 2 builds that are always cheap to do. Reverse joint leg and tank builds. Alright? You can always get a set of tank treads that, like, automatically slap on a lot of armor. And it's extremely affordable. For whatever reason, a tank part slapped onto this thing, wicked easy, wicked cheap. Oh, I have this arm. I have those arms. I'm using them, okay. So, alright. Oh my god. For a moment there I was like, no, I'm not using them, why? And I saw that, I was like, oh, I am using them, I just... not doing it right. Now, Clayton's the type of opponent that you want to obliterate out of the sky. Like, right away. Shoot him from orbit. You know, hold nothing back. You see him, you gotta go... give him the ugly look. Gotta show him that war face, my boy. To be honest, I probably could defeat the next opponent in the arena. No, I feel like I missed it. Where was it? No, we're in the E ranks. I'm looking for it. There he is, D2. See, his legs have heavy armor, but they're reverse joint. He's got great jump speed. But now I have better reactive armor. Alright? The arms will act a lot faster and track faster, because these are better arms. I have a grenade cannon, an energy one, to deliver high armor peeling damage, right? You gotta peel this armor fast. He's got a machine gun, you can do stagger damage. Get back away from that wall, boy. This is a fight. I used to play this map in the arena all the dang time. Because I just love this music. So, in my heart, I can't tell you how much I listened to it in middle school. Just whenever I did my homework. So much fun. Armor Core music. Good study music. Can't recommend. And look at that AP. Look at this armor. Just got healed. Come back here, you. Look. You take it like a man, or you're gonna... No, take it like a man. Your enemies should be afraid of the firepower you deal. You know the move, you're out of cripple. And you'll win! Look at that! Yay! Let me explain to you how the fight with Clazen works. This is a mission where you get paired up with a guy called Street Fighter. You're gonna be sent into a mine. Clazen is hired by Kisaragi, who are squatters, and the mine is jointly owned between Kisaragi and one of the other powers. And so for whatever reason, no one can play nice together. You know, that's just them.
It appears that the remnants of Kisaragi's forces are gathering, and having them all in one location. Our only problem is assembling a force in time so as not to miss this chance.
If you go inside and you get past him, you have to fight all those little fighters. And honestly, in my opinion, it's better to let, you know, Street Enemy, or S Enemy, otherwise known as Static Man, to deal with it himself. Because you don't have to deal with 1,000 little planes that can shoot and blow you up. And you just deal with the regular MP.
Main system. Engaging combat
You might
mode.
be saying, how do I know his name's Street Enemy? Because
They're moving
I
more
fought against him in
units
the
into
arena,
facility. Be
and
careful.
when they do abbreviations like that, they normally have the full name on the emblem. Because, you know, limitations,
I'll
people.
take care of the ones inside.
And look
You
there,
hold the rest off
Street
here.
Enemy. Limitation.
The gate locked. I'm trapped.
Oh, look at that, a cliche. Oh no. Goodbye. Your loss is so tragic. You are nothing but worms in the long run to me. Eat my bullets! I want to kill a dude. Okay. Now you're just being hurtful. And we're back. You missed! You moved! Come on. There we go.
Are you clear? I'm moving further in. I released the lock. Get in here.
The signal is breaking up. Please go assist.
And he'll say, this guy's really good. But I can tell you personally, Clazen, he's not someone to like sneeze at. He's a threat. But whether or not he's good or not, I don't think he's good. Also, that rifle does not fire that fast. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm surprised you made it. Watch it. This guy is good. Looks like I've still got it.
Eat laser to the face, you jerk! Ah!
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and return to base.
And then occasionally they're stronger in the mission than they are in the arena. if I revert to my save, I think I'll only lose mission progress, but that's... Yeah, I won't do that. I still have a positive balance, that's the thing, that's important. It's annoying, but that's what I had to do. Oh, it's now 5:19. It's no longer 4. No, 5:20 now. Anywho, good morning. Have a good day, and as always, have fun. And if you ever want to play Armored Core, there are ways to do it. You just gotta look. Have a good one.